will start with an invocation for those of you that would like to join us. Ms. Holly will do the prayer, and I'll do the pledge, please.
God, we just thank you for this great day you've given us, God. I thank you for the great weather we're able to bless us with today, God. I pray that you will bless this conversation tonight. I pray that you will just be a light in the darkness here, God, and I pray that you let us be your hands and feet, God. In your son's name we pray. Amen.
Amen. Flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Texas flag. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible. Thank you. Okay. The record shows that we do have a quorum. At this time, we will entertain public comments. Are there any public comments, Ms. Juanita? No one signed up for public comments. Thank you, ma'am. All right. Item 4 is the reports of comments from any of the board members regarding anything that you may have that you'd like to bring before the board tonight. Starting to my extreme left, we have any comments from board members?
The only comment that I would, not even a comment, it's a question. I know that there was an email sent out to kind of gather information about what the community would like for the parks and stuff. Is there any feedback from that?
Good question.
Yeah, I know we're working on a master plan.
Okay.
In fact, I know Billy will try to get a follow-up meeting scheduled for, or with that, to do a follow-up meeting on that, so.
Sir, would you, I got it, Ms. Nita. I love it. Thank you, sir.
Yes, we did do the survey, and we also did not only online, but there was also several hand-filled out ones. We've turned all the forms into Burdette. They've done the recap of all that. And so we are trying to get another meeting set up with them for the next step on the master plan or the strategic plan that they're doing for us.
Okay.
As we're working right now to try to get that set up. We're also trying to get them to give us a quote for the Stanza Park renovation project, so.
Will any of us help be in on that meeting when you have that meeting with them from the
You
committee?
can.
I would like to.
Okay.
Okay. That way I can make sure that they know.
I think I'm part of that one.
Ma'am?
I'm on that one.
Oh, you're on that? Okay, that's good too. Okay. Thank you, sir. Anyone else? Ms. Virginia?
No, sir.
Coach, you have anything? Okay. I have nothing to bring at this time as well. Thank you, Mr. Scott. Okay, item 5, next item is to discuss possible consideration on the following. Item 5 is approve the minutes from the October 28th meeting. We'll entertain a motion to approve if you've already read them. If you haven't, take a few minutes to do so, please.
I did read them and everything looked fine, so I'll make the motion to approve the minutes.
We
I'll
have a
second.
motion by Ms. Regina. And we have a second? We have a second. Are there any questions? There be no questions. All in favor? Motion to accept pass. Item 6 is project updates. On the item A is on Camel Park. Mr. Roger, you be giving that? Is there anyone in particular? Oh, it's Miss Ashley? Oh, you? Thank you, sir.
Good evening, members.
Good evening.
We do have some updates on the parks that
I can't hear him.
couple things that we were doing. In the past couple of weekends, we have begun some vandalization at these parks.
I can't hear you.
There've been some vandalization at these parks. Yes, they've been tearing down the structure, painting, burning in these bathrooms and so forth. So along with that, every time that happens, we have to clean it up and so forth. This last time, they actually tore up the splash pad push button to break down the door to the controls for the splash pad. We did put a temporary sheet metal up. So my guys told me when they were getting off that they did see some type of indentation on that sheet metal already when he just put it up today. So, but other than that, I'm in the process of getting quotes to put cameras up. That way we'll see exactly who's doing this, and so we can hold up responsible for the damages that's been going down.
Wow.
I did got some quotes for the ballpark, well, walking trail and so forth. The municipal park and Campbell Park. All these parks are tied together as far as Old City Park, Samuel Waller Park, Campbell Park, and so I did got some quotes on it. It was like roughly combined, it was like $400,000. That's with everything combined.
Right.
If you want a breakdown, I could give you a sheet of everything with what was suggested, or But I still need to come to y'all to see what y'all want to do as far as moving forward, or do some addition or take away, whatever you might need
Right.
to do. What else I'm thinking of?
You have a time frame on any of those?
Time frame of the,
Completion of any of?
I do have quotes on it, but as far as I have to
Start,
get with you
right,
on
okay.
before I do anything.
Yes, sir.
I want to discuss before we move forward, discuss this and see what y'all take on it is.
Okay.
So before I leave today, I'll give you all a quote of each of what we compiled, so you could study it for the next meeting. Maybe we
Gotcha.
could
Okay.
process it. Like I said, you want to take away, or you want to add something to it, or go a different route. I'll leave it up to y'all.
And I think that's a good point that we get it before the meeting so we can review it and revise it.
Yeah.
That's a
Next
good
time,
idea.
I'm going
Right.
to give you ahead of time. That way you have enough time to study it and come up with ideas, or whatever you might need to do also.
Yeah.
Also, I haven't forgot about Samuel Waller Park as far as painting the pavilion and all that. It's just a matter of time, We are kind of on the short hand of, like I said, vacation time, holidays. People, they've been taking those, so it's kind of limit me on getting some projects completed. So once this year starts, and we should be able to tackle out those little tasks
Okay.
that we have processed.
Very good. And Stansel, anything different at Stansel?
Stansel, nothing at this time.
Okay.
It's just still waiting on the committee, the everyday committee to get together, have a meeting, and discuss what the projects want to do. If they want to do a master plan and to redo the whole thing instead of being patchwork, we need to do a whole outfit of the whole park and see if they want to. We need to get a game plan.
Gotcha.
Instead of just piecing stuff together.
Makes sense.
Yeah. For the plan.
Okay.
So we are getting 3 quotes for the Central Park plan, the master plan.
Master
To
plan.
get that working.
All right. Any questions for Mr.
Anything
Rogers?
else?
I do have one question for you. I do know that we were having issues out at Samuel Wiley Park, and I don't know if you provided an update, and I missed it, about a lot of the deterioration of the equipment stuff out there that was safety
Yes.
hazards for the kids.
So last time I checked, we are removing, if you come on the green side, we are removing those 2 playground units next to the fence. We are removing those. And we propose to put on Charles Barker's side some more playground equipment on that also. I gotta check on I forgot about that. I have the quotes, I believe, but I need to check on that, make sure everything is up to par, and I will pass it along to you all also. But we are gonna remove the old existing, and like I said, we are gonna refurbish the pavilion on the MLK side
Good.
also.
Good.
And my plans is the city plan is we have a little box over there, sandbox over there also with, I need to restructure that, make it more safer. And
Yeah, I think they
Appeasing for
did some
residents.
repair work on it, but what I like to suggest on that sandbox is, if they were to take all the old sand out and put down the black paper and then put the sand down, then we won't have an issue with the
Right.
grass growing through it.
That's the plan.
That's the plan.
That's the plan.
And that would be of much help.
Yeah, that way it won't be like less maintenance on us. to do.
Exactly.
Yes.
Okay. Yes.
You've talked about vandals before. It's been an ongoing thing for a couple months. Is the city providing any additional patrol or anything in that area?
They have been going by, we just hit and miss. I mean,
Gotcha.
I talked to him today, and he's getting a report done for that. Also, like I said, I'm looking into getting some cameras put in for that Stansford Park, Campbell Park, and the ballpark also. I hope I have to get some type of internet service over there at the Simon Water Park, because I need to put some cameras up over there also. And because previously our other facility, not with the parks, but our water plants also have been getting hit also. Yes, they've been taking copper, whatever you think of, they take it. And so we are trying to prevent that from happening, or if anything do happen, we could catch the person who is doing it at the time and stuff like that.
I just ordered some for my house because we don't have internet at my house. Cleveland. But
You're working on it,
we
right,
did
Scott?
order some that do not have to have Wi-Fi, and those are pretty
Right,
good.
Yes,
So,
that's
but,
true. Your phone has it where you, yes.
yeah,
correct.
Bluetooth. Are there any grants that are available? Have that been applied for any of the improvements?
We're looking to see what's available, what we
Okay.
can do.
And then my other question, everybody knows how I am with school CTE. Is there anything that the students can come help with that, for mentorship and stuff?
Oh, yes, she did talk about that. So, what's his name? The welding teacher, what's his name?
Welding teacher.
He called me
I
the
can't
other,
think
he hit me up the other day.
Seabird.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
Yeah, he hit me up with because last time he had kids do some welding at Stansford Park, trying to paint, trying to make it more safe over there. He called me up today and asked me if I'll take him and show him what more can he do for us as far as combined. And we supply the materials, but he'll supply the manpower
Be a good labor.
to get that
yeah.
done. So,
With construction as well. Yes, that's all.
yes, also, thank you. Also, I think it was a discussion about at the pavilion over at Hanson and San Jacinto about putting some hydrants on one side instead of having a fence up, putting a hydrant on one side. Well, on two sides, I'm sorry, on San Jacinto, and then when you go on Hanson, putting some hydrants in that area so we could beautify the area, kind of represent, it was an old fire station, so those hydrants would be kind of representing that, or just a different atmosphere to the area. We are getting about eight hydrants, and do it as a border, like a fence. Instead of having a fence up, use that more appealing to the community. As far as welding wise, yeah, that would be a good thing for the school.
They'd be glad. I mean, we have an awesome welding program.
So I will get with,
And so
well, I get with the welding
yeah, we know.
instructor
Yeah.
and get with him and talk to him about that also.
Okay.
And see if maybe some other parks that need some touch up on welding or whatever it might be that would enhance that area. I at other parks or whatever it might be. You're welcome.
Thank you, sir.
I was going to show you these pictures, but
Please.
no,
No,
thank you. No.
we'll do that. We'll do it at the close of the meeting. All right, thank you. Miss Mary, library.
Hello, how are
Hello.
you guys doing today?
Great.
I just wanted to first make sure that you guys got your copy of a calendar of events that we that we put together for the library. One of the things that's not really a library event is tomorrow at 9 o'clock, we have Middle Country Public Library that will be coming in from New York to present our Family Place Library banner. Wendy and I both attended the training 2019, 2018, but due to COVID, they never could get to us to present the banner. So they will be doing a site visit, kind of communicating with us, asking us what problems or issues that we may be having, what they could help us solve, how they can help a little bit more, and to increase this program. It's an awesome thing for the city of Cleveland. We were one of the first libraries in the state of Texas to be a Family Place library, so
Great.
that is a great honor and designation, and just kind of wanted to make sure that you guys got your calendar of events. These are some of the things that we are doing at the library. Any questions?
Anything for Miss Mary?
Thank you.
Oh, you got down quick. Thank you very much. That is an awesome feat for the city of Cleveland. Be recognized nationally. Okay. Item 8, Civic Center and Stansel Park nonprofit rental policy. We got an update on that from Ms. Ashley.
So we met last week on the in-kind and nonprofit rates that we currently have. We're looking to advise that into an administrative policy. We are wanting to take this before the Parks Board first to see if there's any type of recommendations from you all that you might want to see within the in-kind policies, as well as the nonprofit rental policies. Did they receive this? Okay. So in your packet, you should have the in-kind policy rate, the rates, as well as what the rental policy pertains to. We are looking to revise this a little bit, meaning that if we have schools, other cities that may want to come, we want to utilize that more of like an interlocal agreement, because the school helps out the city in so many different ways. We utilize them for July the 4th, for the city events as well. So we don't want to always keep coming back to city council each time there's a request that just, I feel like, takes up space on the agenda. So we want to be able to pretty much adhere to what the policies are. So reading over those, if there's any changes, if there's any concerns you may have, let us know. We will be working on this and taking it to the February City Council meeting. So between now and our next meeting, if you have anything that you want changed. Some of the events we do have that are, in a sense, like the Cleveland Livestock Show and Rodeo. They utilize our facility for almost a month's time, Stansel Park. Those would be kind of like our grandfathered organizations that we have currently. We're also wanting to get this done due to the fact that we'll be, with our new fee schedule, doing a brochure insert with our new brochures that we have. So we want to have the nonprofit rates already in there and already specified. So if somebody comes, for instance, that, falls up under that nonprofit, having a 501, they automatically know this is the rate. Now, we do have, I know some instances that Scott and I talked about too, that with those interlocal agreements, there may be in lieu of like a service or a membership, that type of thing. So we can also revise it to where, let's say, for instance, the softball, if they wanted to hold like a banquet or something to that extent, it would be like in lieu of, hey, come and, give us 80 hours or 100 hours and give it back to the community. And that's how we are wanting to treat this across the board, as far as the nonprofit or the in-kind policies, should I say. Nonprofit would just be a set nonprofit policy and a rate.
How would this agreement affect the municipal park for its use of the softball field, the baseball field?
So for that, we already have a rate for nonprofits already in place. And then for, let's say, our contracted leagues, CYBSA, Cleveland Community Football, those would be those agreements that we already currently have in place.
Okay.
But we do have set rates, and that's what we're really trying to do, is that a lot of these come to city council time and time again, requesting and asking, and we're not adhering and following those streamline and making it streamlined for each organization. It's like, they get up before city council, and if city council decides they want to, approve it, then they approve it. Then the next person comes, it's like, well, you just approved that one, so, so we're trying to streamline going forward for 2025, meaning that the rates are already in place as far as nonprofits, in-kinds. Those rates would be considered, in lieu of memberships, service hours, and things like that.
Okay.
Am I right?
Yeah, actually kind of mentioned the softball, but one of them, just as a good example, next Tuesday, we've got on the agenda for the ROTC to have their annual banquet. And that'd be a great one that we could partner with in an in-kind and possibly have them maybe help pick up trash or do something for some of our special events. And in lieu of them helping with those events, then they could get the annual banquet as an in-kind trade.
Right.
So that we would be helping them and they would be helping us, kind of thing. And so that's just a good example. I mean, it could be the Boy Scouts, it could be Girl Scouts, it could be anybody. But that's one we actually got on the agenda for next week that we're dealing with. It's an annual thing, but that would be something we could work out through this kind of an in-kind.
And it's already worked out. You don't have to do it every time.
And that way you wouldn't have to go to council.
Right.
We could work it out, and it'd benefit both parties.
Exactly.
It'd benefit the ROTC or that group, and it'd benefit us by being able to provide a service that, we don't already provide or we want to provide in addition to.
And it makes the city look good.
I really like that too, because those groups like ROTC and law enforcement, they get hours, so that volunteer in-kind hours work for them too.
Correct.
Yeah.
Great.
So.
Great work. Thank you. Thank you, Ms. Ashley.
Thank you.
You have
And
any-
then we also have a tentative schedule, calendar of events. So I also have this as well. This is just showing you our partnership events, as well as, I have not, I have it right here. Our calendar of our events that we partner with, the city partners with, as well as city-sponsored events as well. So I'll just pass those to y'all.
Great. Thank you very much. Save one for Mr. Williams. Oh, I got more than one. We have any other comments from any board members at this time? Oh, welcome back.
You're welcome. So, on the library project, you know, we were supposed to be doing a shade structure and so forth.
Right.
So I did got a hold of, I want to say it's BJ Playground. I think they're out of Magnolia or something like that. They do have some different amenities that would fit different type of organization or whatever you want to call it. I do have some different things up here. I will also attach that to you, that information I'm gonna send to y'all with the parks and so forth. I will attach that to that as far as that goes. And on this, let us know what you would like to go with, or go with Mary and see what's more appeasing for that area, and that would make it happen. Something that would last long for a long period of time, and the safety and all that, tons and all that matters. So I will add this to that packet also that we'll send to y'all.
Okay. Ms. Mary, you got any suggestions or concerns or wants?
No, I got a lot of wants.
Oh, well, I take that back. No. Strike that. I think that would be best for you and I and the city manager to discuss then. Go ahead.
I will say that the structure, the shade structure is the starting point. So we have the fence, getting the shade structure will be the next. And then the third and hopefully final project after that will be the base and the early learning center that we would like to have outdoors. So there's outdoor musical instruments.
Gotcha.
There's different areas that activities for kids to do out there, but it will be in a controlled environment. It won't be open to the public. That doesn't mean that people can't hop the fence, but it kind of fits in with our family place library. Eventually, what we would like to do, we could have educational learning programs out there, as well as that would be a nice shaded area for us to have our movie nights when we have our movie nights.
Okay, great. Yeah, that would be nice, under the stars. Okay, anyone else?
I just like to say too, I know weather's may not permit, but, Martin Luther King Jr. Parade is gonna be on,
Monday.
The 20th. Lineup starts at 9:30. The parade actually starts at 11. It would be the route starting from MLK to, Travis and up along the junction and back to Samuel Wally Park.
Got
And they're supposed to be having like a small program.
Yes. So anybody that would like to participate in the parade, you're very welcome to do so. And we look forward to doing that on MLK Day. All right. Anything else from anyone else? Okay. I have nothing else to bring, so at this time I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
Motion?
I'll second.
Got a second.